and we are out of electricity. Welcome to one of the oldest cultures in the world. Egypt has stood at the center of civilization for millennia. Let's explore the ancient Egyptian influences and stunning nature, meeting with a modern Muslim nation. I'm Lex Universe, and this is Egypt, the ancient child of the Nile River. So hello internet, welcome to Lex Universe. As you can see, it's February, I'm in the pool. I'm fucking freezing, but it doesn't matter because we are in Egypt. The first video in this series will be just my first impressions about this country. We will start with some sightseeing a little bit later, but right now let me introduce you to this country and the first impressions that I got when I arrived here. If you want to see how to get to Egypt right now, you can continue watching this video after intro. If not, go to this timestamp of the video and, well, we will see Egypt firsthand. So let's go. Alright, so before I can get anywhere, there are some requirements that you need to follow if you want to go to Egypt. First of all, you will need to fill out this form that you will hand out during your immigration procedure, and then you will need to have a negative PCR test. It's like the most common thing for traveling right now, so I will need to do that. But I'm not sure how much you know about COVID-19 testing, but there are basically like two versions of this test. There is the PCR test, which is like the standard one that you will undergo, and they will give you the results in 24 hours or so. And then there are these rapid tests, antigen tests, that, well, they will tell you the results right away. Here in the Czech Republic, the rapid tests are actually for free, once every 3 days or so. Because I don't want to risk paying quite a large amount of money for the PCR test in case it's positive, I will first try this antigen test. I will get tested, and if I'm positive, then I'm not going anywhere, but if I'm negative, then I will go for the PCR test. One thing here, in case you don't want to pay for the PCR test and you are, let's say, brave enough that you want to risk being positive in Egypt, you can actually get this test for $30 directly on the airport in Hurghada or Marsala if you enter the country. But because I prefer certainty, I will take it here and pay for it, of course. So let's get tested. I'm not sure how much you can see, but this is basically the form. What you will have to fill out are your name, nationality, date of birth, then like the information about your flight and about your passport, where you are arriving from, where you will be accommodated, and all like that. And you have to declare that you don't have any symptoms of COVID-19, sign it, send it. You need to print this and fill out afterwards, but yeah, you will need to have this once you enter the country. So welcome to the Prague airport. I feel kind of weird, I'm really tired, it's quite early in the morning, but I'm quite excited. It's actually like the first time I'm traveling with a travel agency instead of buying accommodation and flight tickets separately, so I'm really not sure what to expect. Let's see. So I just checked in my luggage and now let's fly. It's like 5 hours of travel time, so I guess it will not be extremely pleasant because we have to be wearing this thing again, but we'll make it work, won't we? Let's go. And now I have officially left the Czech Republic. By the way, I'm not sure if you know what the situation in Europe is right now, but this place actually looks like a ghost town again. Travel restrictions between European states right now are quite stupid, and even what I will have to go through when I return back to the Czech Republic is kind of annoying. So not many people travel right now, but you know, nothing can stop me. Yeah. So, one of the best reasons why to go to Egypt now, because they lifted visa requirements till end of April, so they will just stamp your passport and you're free to go. Cool. Okay, so I think I'm a little bit overdressed because it's like, I don't know, 28 degrees centigrade, so quite warm for February. Let's go find the bus to my hotel. So the room doesn't really look very bad. It's kind of... I wouldn't go as far as luxurious, but it looks really cool. And I have a view of... swimming pool. Cool. Apparently I can make a party here because I have like 3 beds, which is cool. There was some confusion because there are like 2 hotels here, or 2 resorts with the same name, and I kind of ended up in the wrong one. So yeah, it was, you know, sometimes it's really difficult to communicate with people in English, and especially if everybody is wearing the face masks and respirators and stuff, and there are all these plastic shields between you and all the stuff. So there was some kind of confusion, but here I am. Well, this is extremely cute. Well, so I managed to solve the problem. I found this great man here, and he's actually pouring me these beers into slightly larger cups. Isn't that sad how alcoholic I am? By the way, so I had to buy a Wi-Fi because the generic one that you can that they have for free, you can use only here in the lobby, and it's extremely slow, so it's basically not possible to do anything about it. So I had to buy an extra Wi-Fi for $20, and I only had like a $100 bill. So our receptionist told me to give him the 100 bill, and that he will let me know when he finds change. And because I'm a very believable person, I agreed. And you know what? He actually did contact me, and he returned me everything. So I'm not saying I'm surprised, I'm just delighted. They have some very beautiful banknotes, as you can see. There is I would say, some Egyptian statue there. And here's some, it's the mosque, I guess it's a mosque, right? So I just got these treats, and it should taste like beer, so let me try it. No, it tastes like fish.
Fish?
Mm.
Good?
Yeah. You want to try it?
No, thank you.
No, it's not beer.
with beer, drink. I know this fish,
but
really? With beer. No? You eat and drink beer.
I see.
Like that.
So, and we are out of electricity. It's cool. But I really like it here. You know, I haven't seen much of Egypt so far, but it's really cool here. So I will not try to pinpoint in this case, but I just wanted to share with you one thing. There was like this blackout here, which you could see in the previous scenes. And at that time I already, I'm not sure if I can say befriended, but I started talking to this guy on the bar here, and like there's a strict rule that you cannot bring alcohol or food to your room, which kind of makes sense because even though it's all inclusive, they still want to spend as little money as possible, so that makes absolute sense. So during the blackout, when the cameras didn't work, he gave me something, and here I am. So Egyptian people, I don't want to generalize it, but if you come to this country with your prejudices and with your expectations of the worst, then you are dicks. Right, so see, not only did he give me beer, he also gave me something to eat. Oh come on, there are also oranges. Come on, that's so nice. No, like really, don't have prejudices. It sucks. It limits you in so many ways. So this starts to be a pattern. It's really strange. But please, don't take this as something against Egypt, because otherwise I really love it here. They just sometimes don't have electricity, I guess. Nah, but it's working again, so. See, the strangest thing about Blokada is the Russian a lot more than Arabic. Well, of course, tap water is not drinkable here in Egypt, at least for foreigners, because it has a certain amount of minerals that's just gonna make you shit yourself. So even if you buy bottled water, it's kind of good to check if there is like this cover here. If it is, then it's safe to drink. Cheers. And now it's time for my double shot of espresso, and in the meantime, no, wait, it's a different franchise. No, what I meant to say is, hello internet, welcome to Lex Universe. And I've been actually thinking, what was the first time I used this catchphrase? You can go through all the videos of mine and find the first video where I used this, and then I will choose one and you will get a t-shirt with the logo of Lex Universe on it. So, go search. By the way, I kind of got an advice from my new Egyptian friend. Then, if you are in a shop here in Egypt and you want to buy something, and they will always ask you whether this is the first time you're in Egypt, and you should always say, no, I've been here several times, I come to Egypt every year. Because if you tell them this is your first time here, then they automatically think that you have no idea about the prices or about anything, and they will try to, well, how to say it nicely, rip you off. So keep it in mind. Weather in February here is actually quite good. like really the beginning of February, almost January still. So that's quite good. I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts the whole time, and one thing that kind of surprised me, it's quite windy on the span of the day, so prepare for that. As you can see, I did get into the sea, but well, it's not Southeastern Asia, so it's not like boiling, but it is survivable to swim in it. Even in the swimming pool it was kind of okay. So if that's your kind of a holiday, Egypt can be a great getaway from Europe, even in winter. Now, and that would be my first impressions from Egypt. I hope you found it interesting, that you enjoyed it. I hope that it wasn't all too negative. So I have still a lot of videos planned, so I hope you will stay for them. Tomorrow I'm going to Luxor to visit the ancient temples of Luxor and Karnak, and well, I hope that you will enjoy it. I will probably make a video from Hurghada and some other things that you can do around here. You will for sure visit the pyramids, because I think that's kind of a must if you're in Egypt. And I guess I will have a thing or two to say about this country in general in the end. So stay tuned for that. And in case of this video, if you enjoyed it, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, check out my other social media, and see you in the next video.